Today, I'm going to show you how I use color in the medium of acrylic paint. I started using acrylic paint when I was really young. It was a way to escape, to understand, and to express and record the experiences, emotions, and perceptions of the world as I knew it. I devoted myself to the challenge and the discipline of figure painting, where I learned the most about color and how it can be used. I start with a rough sketch to get my body warmed up and to familiarize myself with my subject. I don't really spend a lot of time on this. Then I begin to mix a palette for warm light skin tone: titanium white, alizarin crimson, cadmium red, yellow ochre, cadmium yellow, burnt umber, ultramarine blue, and medium green. After mixing my warm skin tones, I add in alizarin crimson and green, which are two contrasting and opposing colors. This is a practice I use throughout my painting process. I use opposing colors to create the complexities of the skin tones that I'm trying to capture. I start with the circle for the head to orient my subject with the canvas, and then I begin to find the angles of the body and the limbs. I'm using the cool tones as an underpainting for shadows to create volume. And for the highlight, I'm mixing white with red, yellow, and orange, which creates a great perception of sun reflecting onto the skin. I'm a really gestural painter, so I don't really fuss with the details in the beginning. I want to keep the energy from the start so I can maintain it through the whole painting. After getting the basic shape and form of my subject, I start to incorporate a background. I'm choosing a dark blue contrasted with the yellow to give a dynamic dimension. The primary colors: red, representing the subject's blood, yellow, representing the sun, and blue, the shadow. With the complete spectrum, it starts to bring personality to the subject on the canvas. Now I can start correcting my mistakes and deepening the contrasts of the skin tone. I want to make a note that I'm not using any black in my palette. I'm using blue, green, and brown to create a rich darkness. Eliminating black from my palette enhances the versatility of my paint. I can layer it, I can enhance it, and it doesn't make the skin tone look dull. Now I'm going over with a few fine details. I'm still keeping this piece pretty gestural, but I want the personality of this subject to come through. I use the nose to orient the face, to point the eyes, and to direct the cheekbones. With cool skin tone, I paint in the shadows of the eye socket. I'll switch brushes to grab a warm light color for the highlights on the cheek. I'll delicately dance my brush across the face, bringing highlights for the eyes and the edge of the face. I want my background to remain calm, but have enough character for the viewer to be delighted. I'm using a cool white right here to paint the reflection of the sun on top of a glass surface. For the finishing touches, I save my lightest lights and darkest darks to create a painterly gestural feel. Although it's hard for me to declare any painting finished, this one's done for today.